Hello all, I am Dr. Gayatri, an educational therapist. I am the founder of Flourishing Kids and I work with kids having learning challenges. Today, we are going to discuss reading to preschoolers. Who actually does fit into this preschoolers? Kids between 3 to 5 years. They are the most curious kids. They want to learn more, they want to explore more. Let us see some tips to make reading an interesting and fun activity for these kids. First, let me tell one important point over here. Don't make reading a chore. Make it a fun activity. Don't make the text awareness to be a fixed thing that comes only out of the book. Let them explore the world. Make letters. Let the kids see the letters. You can make letters with Play-Doh. The kid would be interested in it. If you're going out, let them see the big hoardings on the street. Let them try guessing the letters and you can explain them which letter comes here. Then when you're going to a supermarket, let them see some boxes over there. You can show what is this, which letter is this. They will start connecting it. You can also buy a pack of fridge magnets. It is very simple one and easy for the kid to handle it. They can just play along with it. You could just make some small words. Sometimes we can buy 2 packs also so that you can be making so many words with those magnets itself. The kid can just sit and enjoy with it. So the kid sees the letters and they try to manipulate it so that they enjoy more also. Then you can introduce flashcards. Flashcards are an excellent resource not only for the alphabets, you can use that for various activities also. You could just show some cards where the kid is running, playing or jumping, smiling. You could just show it and let the kid say it. What is it? What is happening? Let the kid try it. Let the kid also explore having fun with the flashcards. Then if there are some old magazines or newspapers, just give that to the kid and the kid can actually start circling the letters which they know. Or you can say a letter like circle all letters A. Then the kid can just start circling it. Or they could do some stamping or any fun activity with that. So that the kid also learns the letters as well as it is a fun activity also for the kid. Next is the I Spy game. We usually play the I Spy game. We say like I spy with my little eye a red bottle and the kid will get it. Now, you could actually make a small twist over here. You can say, I spy with my little eye something starting with f. And the kid will say fan. Yeah, the kid may also get a fork and show you. This also starts with fork. So make it interesting. Just say the letter and let them try some word and let them get it. If it's a small thing, they can get it or they can show it. This is a fan. This is something like that. So, I Spy game with a little twist is fun for the kids. Next is rhymes. We know kids love rhymes. And by this age, kids would have memorized some of the known rhymes. At least they will know at least what the words end or something like that. So, just give a small twist over here. If you're teaching your kid some rhyme which they already know, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, the kid would have been listening to it from age 1. So when he or she is around 4, they will know that rhyme. So you could just make a small twist, Twinkle Twinkle Little Moon, so that the kid can say it. They can point it out. It is not star, it is moon. So actually we are tuning their ears. We are asking them small questions in a fun way also so that they learn more. You can also introduce them to rhyming books. Dr. Sui's books have a great collection. You could introduce at this age, they will start reading small words and they can also enjoy the colorful slides and pictures over in the Dr. Sui's books. We could make our child as the author. How is this possible? Suppose you are going to a park or you are going to shopping, the regular shopping. After you come home, you could make a small book about your trip to the park. Like you can ask your kid to draw something and you can write for the kid like my kid went over here, or with your kid name you could just write we both went today to the park, we saw many kids, there were slides, everything. So that book is the kid's own book. Your child is the author and they love to have books of their own. You could make it read again and again. You could also read for them. So this is a very small activity, but the kid would love it because it is their own book and they are the authors. You can try this also. Next, make fun stories and use story time as much as possible with the kids. Not only during bedtime, you can tell as many stories whenever possible during the day, when you get time and when the kid is actually feeling little energetic, and you can say any story and read a storybook. Make use of the story time as much as possible with this age group kids. So next is my recommendations for learning apps for this age group. Homer, Teach Your Monster to Read, Khan Academy Kids, PBS Kids, and Alpha Blocks on YouTube. These are all very good learning apps, and kids can have some time fun exploring these apps also, where they actually learn in a fun gaming way. Next, books. Julia Donaldson books. They are very good. There are many collection of books. You could try reading those books with the kid. Then books like The Day the Crayons Quit. Those books are very good by author Drew Daywalt. Next, Dr. Seuss's books, as I said, they contain so many rhyming words and it is very easy for kids to start reading also on their own. So use all these books and make reading a fun activity for the kids. Thank you all.